Well, hey, Gundamaniacs, I wanted to cover the different types of mobile suits that you could possibly use in GBO2, because there's quite a bit. To start, obviously, there's the different types, either a general, a raid, or support. And they all work a little differently. They kind of have their own strengths and weaknesses, and the suit itself might have its own strengths or weaknesses within that category. Some of these down at the 100 cost will, for instance, look at the Zaku 2. And this is just a general. So this has just some general attack abilities to it. It has some ranged. It has some good melee. The counterpart to the Zaku 2 is the GM. It's not too different in terms of what it has available. It has a beam spray gun, which you could even change that if you wanted to. As you get up, you might start seeing some more unique suits. Even looking at this Draxi Custom, what's interesting about this one is that it is only space. You can kind of see by getting a look at it how it doesn't really have any legs to it. But even at this cost, as you're going higher, you still see some of those standard GM or Zaku style suits, but you also see some interesting things like a GOG. And then here at 350, we have a GM Striker Kai. Now, this is a raid. So raid is more of an in-your-face style of mobile suit, but it's also a very melee-based suit. And for this GM Intercept Custom FB, this one has some pretty cool stuff. Double rocket bazooka, still has melee, some other weapons, but under the skill, you'll see like maneuver armor. So this diminishes reaction when hit by a ranged attack during high-speed movement. And then as we get up in cost, we'll see some cool stuff like this Blue Destiny Unit 2, Blue Destiny Unit 3. So fans of some of the Gundams that come from the video games, they have them in here. Again, UC-based stuff. Even Zagok, At Guy. So again, some really interesting, obscure mobile suits from early UC or from Xeon. And even this White Rider, which looks badass. This one is a support. This one, another one that is from that Code Fairy, that other standalone game on PlayStation. And man, then we get to some of these, the different riders. So yeah, we're looking at the White Rider. We see the Red Rider, Pale Rider D2. I mean, these are some badass suits. The Mudrock. Let's see, the Guion Eos. So that's something you might remember, that design from the original Mobile Suit Gundam that Makuve piloted. We can see the Camphor here. This is, from War in the Pocket, and it has its shotgun, so this is definitely a badass mobile suit. And GM Quell, something that was shown in Stardust Memory as part of like one of the Titan's early production units. And here you can see I kind of have it customized with decals. And then moving up in cost here, we have the Shizurum Gallus, which is an amazing melee mobile suit. The Psycho Zaku from Thunderbolt. So that's pretty awesome to see that in here. Amerisai, that's kind of a fan favorite. And then this Hyzak Cannon, which is an Advance of Zeta suit, which is pretty cool. Obviously support, being that it has that heavy weaponry. Gundam Unit 5, Gundam Unit 4, Gundam Ground Type. So that's a popular one from 08th MS team, so they've got that in here. GM Sniper 2, that is really awesome. And then check this out, Jagan Echoist Type. So again, a lot of different mobile suits from a lot of different anime within the UC timeline. So this is something from Unicorn. It was kind of like a specialty suit. And yeah, looking at its skills here, Quick Boost, Emergency Evasion System. Check this out, Fake Beacon. Your marker will appear as an ally on enemy radar. Does not work if the unit with the skill is stolen. And attacking briefly ends the effect. 200 meter range. So that is a pretty cool sort of skill with this one. Oh, and the GPO series, GPO 1FB, we got the GPO 2, and these are at different cost levels as well. And even with the GPO 2, you can see there's a raid and a support, just depending on how you want to be able to use it. So that's pretty cool, especially if you like the GPO 2 and want to see the different ways it can be used. Gundam EZ8 on there. We've got the Tristan. Let's see, we've got some different Diaz here. Rick Diaz 2, Shizurum Diaz, Jesta, another unicorn one. And then getting up there in the high cost, Toads Ritter. This is a badass one right here. But the 700 has a lot of those cool late UC types. We got the Sazabi, New Gundam, Moon Gundam, a GPO 4, a GPO 3, high cost GPO 2 there, GPO 1FB. Let's see, and then this Faz. This is like one of the biggest in the game in just terms of size. I mean, that thing is humongous. So, really, when it comes to the different types of mobile suits at the end of the day here in GBO2, it's things from all across you see, but also because of maybe what the suit would do in the anime, you can check the skills and see some unique skills that a mobile suit will have. That might dictate the way you want to play, or find a skill or something that matches with your playstyle. So anyway, yeah, those are the different types of suits within GBO2. Thanks for watching. We'll talk later.